Huh. Well, hello everybody. Hmm. Hey. Huh. Hmm. Seems like there's a bit of an echo here. Huh. Perhaps I should try recording in a different place. But then again, there's only yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Anyway, I guess this is my first video in my new play. In yeah, yeah, yeah. The first video I'm recording since I've moved. So yeah, yeah, new place. Hmm. You know, you forgot where's the Hmm. Yeah. So yeah, yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Hmm. Yeah. There's definitely a bit of an echo here. So, but I'm here because this is like the well, with the house. This is a bit of an older house, so it only has a few three-pronged outlets. Yeah, most of the outlets here are just two slots, two pronged. Speaking of which, perhaps I should plug it in right now. Hmm. That being said, I mean, I don't know, perhaps I'll, just change locations, later on in the video here. But yeah, anyway, enough of that ramble. Because today, it's time for me to, go and react to the latest video by BrodyAnimates here. Today, his video is, of course, titled "I Keep Buying Dumb Stuff." And considering that when that in the thumbnail is a mug that's 22 pounds. Yeah, I see that's pretty dumb. Because I mean, come on, like, why would you even buy that? I mean, it's like, that just definitely just a real just show off thing. Like, like the only people just who would buy that would be just going to show off how strong they are. But like, you probably have to just worry about dropping it, and not because you're worried it might break. The reason why most people are worried about dropping the mugs. No, no. With this, you gotta worry about it dropping because it will break the floor. Even if it's just made of concrete, I mean, say 22 pounds. Good 22 pounds. Good grief. So, BrodyAnimates is Canadian. Why does he have 22-pound mug? Shouldn't it be 22 kilos? But yeah. Anyway, that's.
Could weigh.
Huh? I, I didn't start this video, did I? I don't remember starting it. But for some reason, it ended up on the 30-second mark. Huh. Weird. Hmm. That is very, very odd. And who?
Oh, lucky penny.
I'll give you $1 for it. No, wait, $2. I mean, 50, 100. I need.
Oh, now I think about it, because it did accidentally start yeah, because I think I remember seeing the first couple seconds here. Don't remember the rest though, and I think I accidentally clicked on it I don't know, like 4 weeks ago or something. Hmm.
Eat it! Take my arm!
Well, I don't remember that part. I do not remember that part. Yeah, I definitely only just saw the first like 4 seconds here. Okay, and also, yeah, I think I'm going to move now. Well, well, this is definitely not a permanent solution, especially considering how bright the light behind me is. Although there is a bit less of an echo here. Hmm. Yeah, there's a bit of a yeah. No echo. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. Maybe I should. Hmm. Yeah. Well, I finally figured it out. or figured out a temporary solution for today. Yeah, maybe I'm better out, just in the previous room I was recording. Yeah, I don't know. I'll try it again tomorrow. Right. Yeah, this is definitely a temporary solution because right now I'm literally just sitting on a pile of blankets and pillows because the shelf this laptop is on it's too low for my chair. My chair is the chair I was sitting on is too high for this, but I can't put it on the shelf above it because that's too high for my chair. Okay, so you like the middle shelf is too low, but the top shelf is too high, and I can't put it on the dresser because the light's right behind me and it's shining way too bright. So yeah, I guess we just gotta do it here. And again, no, I would have put the the desk here if it weren't for the fact that, as I've mentioned before, this is an old house, and as such, doesn't have a lot of three-pronged outlets. It has two-pronged outlets, but not three. And in order for this computer to charge, it needs, the charge cord needs to be plugged in to, just a three pronged outlet. Just gotta, have the two little slits and that little round hole at the bottom. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. 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 Not a three-pronged outlet inside here. Anyway, on with the video.
I mean, 50, 100, I need it! Take my arm! I'm a horrible spender, okay? Let me get that out of the way. I usually think about my purchases after I check out. And when I started making my own income, it became a problem. Don't get me wrong, most of my money goes to paying bills and making videos, and I'm not going into debt to finance this garbage, but I wouldn't exactly call these purchases essentials. I've compiled a list of my worst financial.
Yeah. It's funny. At the same time, I both relate and don't relate to this. I don't know. It's funny. I find this both relatable and not relatable. At the same time, I don't know. Maybe I'll find this whole issue of is a bit more relatable when I have a lot more disposable income. Right now, I do not have a lot of money. I am very low in funds. I'm a poor boy. Poor little boy. Yeah.
Decisions for you to judge me for. We'll work our way up in price as we go. If the IRS is watching, these are all tax write-offs I bought just for this video. Number 1, tongue.
about the famous tungsten cube. You know, honestly, a tungsten cube is one of the very rare items I would buy just because it's dumb. It's just for the bit. I would definitely buy a tungsten cube just for the bit. For I'll do it. I had to do it for the memes. Do it for the memes. Little funny jokes here.
Tungsten cube. I saw William Osmond's video basically messing around with a cube of tungsten and knew immediately that I had to have one. My feeble orangutan mind just couldn't fathom that a cube this small could weigh that much. Now, this isn't just an ordinary simpleton's cube. You see, tungsten is one of the world's densest metals, even heavier than gold, which makes a tiny 4-inch cube of it weigh 42 pounds. However, this size cube costs $3,300 and
Okay, on second thought, never mind. I would not buy a tungsten cube. Never mind. Although, I wonder how big is that cube though. I don't know. Okay, I need to look this up. Where did I put my phone? All right. Time to see. Let's see. How much does a gram of tungsten weigh? Yeah. How much? Of tungsten. I'm an idiot. A gram of tungsten weighs 1 gram. I can't believe I just made that mistake. Which is heavier, a pound of feathers or a pound of gold? Okay. Okay. An inch. Let's do an inch here. A cubic inch. Hmm? Okay, so apparently a cubic inch of tungsten weighs 314 grams. Huh. 300. Oh, how many grams in a pound? Now I need to see that. Okay, how many grams are in a pound? Oh, 400. Well, 453 pounds in a gram. Huh. Neat. So yeah, actually, a cubic inch of tungsten. Not actually that are pretty useful. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need like more like a cubic foot of that. So yeah, cubic foot. Tungsten, £12,000. Huh. Well, wait, no, not 12,000. 1,200. Sorry. So 1,200 apparently. 1,200.
Come on, I got better stuff to spend 3,300 clams on. Oh shit. So I settled for a 1.5-inch cube coming in at 2.2 pounds.
So basically pointless.
Not insane, but it's still marginally heavier than you think it's gonna be. And that's the value of this thing. Basically the world's
It's just a dumb object. Oh, come on. If you can't get a tungsten cube that's about the size of Rubik's cube, Rubik's cube's about 6 inches, so like I don't know how big is a Rubik's cube? How big is the average Rubik's cube? Oh, 2.5 inches. Huh. No, not very big. Huh.
most expensive paperweight. And hey, I can always expand my
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Just that much money it's pretty pointless. Absolutely pointless amount of money. Come on. If you're gonna buy tungsten, yeah, you can't buy just a little bit of tungsten. You gotta buy a lot of tungsten. Okay, we gotta make the money count. Don't waste on what's essentially just a paperweight. Okay, we gotta make sure that it's heavy here. Okay, it has to weigh at least just 10 pounds. Okay, we need a 10-pound tungsten cube.
cube collection and other fun elements. Hey, what's this one again? Damage for this item, $200. Number 2, truck
God.
tent. Because
No, worth it. That's dumb. That's dumb. Absolute waste of money. You should be ashamed.
camping went so smoothly last time, I knew my girlfriend would jump at the chance to go with me again. So when I scrolled across an ad for a tent and an air mattress,
I saw the Invincible Robert reference there. Nice.
that fit perfectly in your truck bed, it was the perfect. I scrolled across an ad for a tent and an air mattress that fit perfectly in your truck bed, it was the perfect opportunity. I thought, hey, I have a shitty F-150. This product is perfect for me. And the Instagram shop algorithm high-fived itself for capturing another victim.
Oh boy. Definitely gotta do all your research and just read all the customer reviews. And if there are no customer reviews, don't buy it. Just something that fits perfectly in your truck. Already, does seem like it might be too good to be true. If something seems like it's too good to be true. Particularly if it's a commotion or an ad. Just proceed with extreme caution.
Perfectly. We rented a campsite, took it out, and it was perfect. It didn't fly away even a single time. And the only thing better than sleeping on the cold, hard ground is sleeping on a cold, hard truck bed with a rusty suspension creaking with every movement and wheel wells that wedge perfectly into your spine. So it was a perfect trip.
Methinks you should have, just bought some pillows and blankets. And just buy a lot of blankets next time. that was kind of dumb. So, and actually, it wasn't. It wasn't the product's fault. It was your fault for not making your truck, but as soft as possible there. No, that's it. And it is definitely a bit of a cramped situation there. Yeah.
So 2 for 2 on ruining camping trips. Third tries the charm. Damage. Another $200.
Nice. Hit him in back of the head with a cube.
And a cube to the head. Number 3.
So 200 again. And honestly, that was a pretty good deal. Not just 200. Well, I mean, I guess it's not necessarily the best deal, but it's not a bad deal. Not a bad deal.
3. Heavy mug. There I was, sitting on the toilet scrolling.
Ah, the thumbnail comes now. Okay, if you're gonna buy something that stupid, you have to make a YouTube video about it, because that's the only way to justify a purchase that stupid is to make a YouTube video where you do stupid things with a stupid object. Because that is a pure novelty item. It's dumb, useless, worthless waste of money. So, yeah. Also, in a chance, I'll probably just, even after the video, you'll probably just sit around. That mug will probably just sit around collecting dust. And as a person who recently moved, I can tell you is that you want to own as little as possible, so that way when you move, you it's a lot easier. Okay, like you should always try to just own as little as possible. Okay, not for any just like more reason or financial reason, and just for the simple reason of just avoiding a massive amount of just a massive headache and a pain in the back with all the moving you're gonna have to do. All of the moving. Oh.
Scrolling through Instagram Reels, letting my mind melt into a fine goo, when suddenly I got an ad for a heavy mug. Now you might be wondering, what's a heavy mug? And that would be a stupid question, because it's a mug that's heavy. My tungsten-esque fascination with heavy things just came back to me. It just made sense. Place order! When it arrived, I was greeted with a 22-pound mug. Although it's weirdly shallow. I guess they had to make it that way in order for it to weigh so much, but it's weird that it doesn't show that in any of...
So it's a shallow mug that
It's a promotional
so
flip. It lives up to its name. Much, but it's weird that it doesn't show that.
Yeah, it doesn't show it. Okay, I mean, like on the website you see from Sango and the top Ingo, you see a bunch of bullets in it. Because I don't know. I mean, we gotta show off that this is a manly cup. This ain't your little boy's cup. This ain't supposed to ain't some little girly girl mug. No, this is a real big boy mug, a real man's mug. Yeah. 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 Real kind of mug which real man uses to drink bullets. That's right. That's right. The men who own these things are so manly. They actually drink bullets. They don't even drink water. They just drink bullets. That's the real reason why there's bullets there. It's not just to show off. No. It's to drink. We're drinking bullets here. And then we're just gonna poop them out with force. We're at our enemies. We're gonna make an ass gun. we're a butt gun. We're gonna just gonna shoot it out like a machine gun. Poop covered bus. Oh, what a dumb thing.
That in any of the promotional material.
So, that's how deep it is, eh? That is, not real deep. So, basically, it weighs a ton, and you can put any liquid in it. So, you can't drink it much, and it's a pain to lift it. That is the dumbest, most useless, most worthless item I've ever seen. And you should be ashamed of yourself, Brody, for buying just no. Okay, that deserves to be just tossed in a volcano, so we may be rid of it for the rest of time. Honestly, I mean, this just kind of makes me angry.
They should have made it out of tungsten. But I gotta say, this thing is difficult as hell to lift. It lives up to its name. Much like yours truly. It's not like curling 22 pounds normally, since if you grab it by the handle, the center of mass is so far out from your hand, you need incredibly strong wrists to hold it upright. Luckily, I'm super strong, so it's not a big deal for a guy like me. Oh, don't mind me, I'm just gonna have a sip of my drink. It might be heavy for some people, but for
Oh my god.
me, it's not even it's like a normal mug. Fun. It's completely impractical.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I hate it. I mean, that's just something you give to. I mean, I don't think I would give that to my worst enemy. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like the only thing you can use that for is as a murder weapon. Like that's the only use it has is to just like bash somebody over the head with. Like the only thing you can use it for is to kill a person. And you just grab the hand and just rattle on somebody in the head, and boom, instant kill, instantly dead. And yeah, that's about it. Absolutely.
Stupidly expensive, but I'm curious to see if it'll make me stronger. My mug is definitely.
It won't. It'll just hurt your wrists. Okay, it's just gonna hurt your wrists. Okay, it's not something you it will give you a worthwhile exercise. If you want something that will be more worthwhile exercise, just buy something like these, and just buy dumbbells, and just remember to lift them every now and then, instead of just letting them lie on the floor for days on end, because you're too lazy to actually use them to exercise and improve yourself. Yeah, yeah. Don't be an idiot. Just you who's just barely uses the thing, so so that way that's just useless. Yeah, yeah. I really need to work out more. I need to work out more. Yeah.
Heavier than Eddie Hall's, so watch out, pal. It definitely put a 22-pound dent in my wallet. By the way, I still get ads for this thing on the daily. I know this video is proof I'm a sucker, but what? You think someone wants to fill a cabinet with these things? Finally, my collection is complete. Damage, $220.
Oh.
Mostly on shipping costs. Breaking news!
Oh my god. I hate it. I'm gonna be honest, that cup infuriates me to no end. I truly just absolutely hate that mug. No, honestly, if I was ready, I would probably think about just chugging into the ocean, so that way I will be rid of it. But at the same time, I would probably be hesitant about it because, you know, cost a bunch of money. So, and at the very least, would just try to make my money back with it.
I'm coming to you live from a real news station. I'm a news reporter, full time. Can I get 20 on pump 3? Of course! I'm sure your crusty Kia Soul is more important than reporting news the conglomerates want to bury. Just gonna ask you a quick question. Okay, it says my only options are to tip 400% or download Opera. What? Dude, let me out. Today's video is brought to you by Opera. Opera.
Yeah, well, time to skip. That's something that. Never mind. I'm gonna see this. This might be funny.
Opera is like any other internet browser, except it doesn't suck. You can use the integrated music player to control your tunes and place it wherever's most convenient. It even automatically pauses when you start playing a video.
Huh. That's quite neat. I quite like that.
So you don't gotta fiddle around like a monkey. And if you want, just take the video you're watching and yank it wherever. Like monitoring a live gas station camera while you're doing your connection.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's awesome.
Hey, put it back. All of it. That's not from here. Drag and drop your tabs easily into up to 4 split screens. I personally use it to compare computer part specs and prices while I was building my first PC. Browsing 100 useless items on Amazon and forget which one you were looking at? Tab Traces has your back. Easily spot your recently visited tabs with a subtle underline so you don't have to go on a witch hunt. There's a million ways Opera can improve your productivity, and truly, you just need to give it a try. Once you do, you can't go back. Link in the description. Actually, I think I might download it. Thank you.
Yeah, that actually sounds pretty cool. That sounds actually pretty neat. Very, very neat. Huh. That's not a bad browser though. Those are some very neat functions.
What the hell, man? I was agreeing with you. I'm sorry. The car was unforgivable. It had to go, man. And back to the video. Number 4. CS.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. He absolutely hates the Kia Soul.
Go knife. I'm not much of a gamer these days, but when I get
No, I've never played CS:GO. Because then again, I don't think I've played a lot of games like that either. I wonder, what is CS:GO here?
Bored, I boot up CS:GO and play minigames. Make no mistake,
Oh, it's that game that appears in the background of random videos I've seen over the years. Just those videos where some guy just starts talking about something dumb, typically some dumb like internet drama or something that is like somewhat interesting but not really interesting. But you're just gonna watch a video about it anyway because you have nothing else to do. So you just watch it, and in the background they're playing one of those mini games. So that's the game that's in the background of those videos, huh? See.
Absolutely blow at this game. But for some ungodly reason, I really wanted a knife. Now, CS:GO doesn't work like most games where you could just buy what you want from the store. No. What they want you to do, naturally, is steal your parents' credit cards, spend it all on loot boxes for the scarcest chance you'll actually get what you want, and begin a gambling addiction before you're old enough to drive. But I despise...
Well, that's quite evil. That is absolutely pure evil. Disgusting, horrible, burn it with fire. May the company lose money and go bankrupt. Amen. Nah. I shouldn't pray for that. That's a bit rude. Yeah. Dear God, forget that I just prayed for that. Amen. There. Use the prayer to delete the prayer. I don't know if that's how it works or something. Yeah. But still, that's a pretty evil business practice right there. That's quite wicked and twisted. I do not approve.
Buys loot boxes and have terrible luck, so I chose to buy one from someone else. So let's play.
The smart option. Well, at least you are at least somewhat financially responsible. At least financially responsible enough to not go gambling. Oh, dang it.
A game I like to call The Price is Correct. What would you pay for this cosmetic knife that offers no in-game advantage? Maybe.
Wait a minute. He's buying a. He's not buying a real knife. He's buying a digital knife that will only exist on the, I believe, the hardware of his computer. Yeah, that is if he's lucky. If he's not lucky, it will be just software. Oh boy. You know, I think I just used the words hardware and software correctly. I don't know. Look, I'm not some computer genius. I don't know. But the point is that something tells me that that knife is completely digital. Oh boy.
99 cents? A game I like to call the game advantage. Maybe. What would you pay for this cosmetic knife that offers no in-game advantage? Maybe.
Purely cosmetic item. It's gotta be on the cheaps.
Maybe 99 cents? A couple bucks?
Down to waste more than a couple bucks. Whatever you do, don't waste more than a couple bucks on a cosmetic item.
Hell, even $20, the cost of a legendary Fortnite skin?
Oh no. Oh no, don't tell me that it costs more than a Fortnite skin. Oh boy. If it costs more than a Fortnite skin now, then that's way too far.
Drop your answer in the comments. Did you guess $3? No, silly. Try 400.
What the fucking What the freaking shit? Oh boy. Oh my god. $400.
Turn the cameras off. Nintendo Switch 2. I spent my hard-earned money on a almost the price of a Nintendo seconds after I paid for it was by far the Turn the cameras off. Turn the cameras off. This is, by far, the purchase I regret most. The buyer's remorse 30 seconds after I paid for it was unlike any other.
Oh. Oh, you poor boy. 400. Okay, now here's a real trip when it comes to buying things on the internet. Okay. If it costs you more than $50, then don't buy it unless it's a physical item. Okay? Like if it's a physical item, like a real actual item, like this microphone. Like if it's physical, like a microphone, or a cell phone. Like if it's an actual physical item, then sure, spend as much money as you think it's worth. But if it's a digital item and it costs more than like 50, or it's just $50, no, do not buy it. Unless like I don't know, a really good video game, but even that's like barely worth it. Like no, absolutely not.
For almost the price of a Nintendo Switch 2, I spent my hard-earned money on a multicolored virtual knife. In a game.
Instead of buying a video game console, you bought a cosmetic item.
I don't really play, but technically.
A game you don't really play. Oh my god. Oh my god.
this is the only investment I made since it's gone up $30 in value since I bought it. Quick update. Since I wrote this script, the market crashed and I lost $200.
The Counter Strike 2 skins market crash. Yeah, I think I understand why that market would crash. God. This is basically just an NFT. I mean, because it's slightly better than an NFT, but man, it's basically just an NFT. Oh, gosh, golly.
I'm gonna spend the next 2 hours sitting in the shower. So,
Yeah.
Needless to say, if you'd like BrodyAnimates Investments Incorporated to manage your funds and grow your wealth, please contact the number below. You will lose everything you have. Number 5, my PS5. I don't think game consoles are a bad investment. Entertainment is value enough. But for the first few years after this console came out, it was impossible to find, especially in the small Canadian town I lived in. So
Oh no. Someone tells me he bought off of a scalper online. Bro was so desperate for the PS5 that he definitely bought it from some real slick hustler.
Oh, I bit the bullet and decided to buy an overpriced one from a scalper. If you're a scalper watching this video, you suck and I hate you. See you for the PS6 probably. I found one on Facebook Marketplace and showed up to the guy's house at the agreed upon time. When I got there, I knocked on the door, no answer. I knocked again, no answer. Then just when I started to
oh my god, dude, please don't tell me the guy just stole your money and ran.
walk away, a lady opened the door and said, "Who the hell are you?" I was talking to Carl about the PS5. Oh, great. Carl, the kid's here. Oh, Cannon, I'm coming. This dude emerges from the hallway, sopping wet, wearing nothing but a towel, and grabs a garbage bag from the floor. Money? Here. I came for the PS5? No shit. What else would be in the bag, pal? Why would it be? Okay.
It is broken, isn't it? The PS5 is broken.
Thanks. So I paid a guy an extra $150 over the base price to hand me a PlayStation in a garbage bag half naked. Joke's on him, I would have paid $200. Total damage, $650.
Okay, so considering you did not mention that it's broken, means that it's not broken. So at least it's not broken. Man. 650. Oh. Boy, you got scammed.
Number 6, neon sign. Okay, now we're getting to stupid amounts of money. I don't know why, but there's something about neon signs that has always been appealing to me.
Okay, dude. What are you going to use a neon sign for? You don't own a business that has, a brick and mortar store, okay? And you're a straight-time animator, meaning that you don't normally show your face on camera, meaning you don't have meaning that if you were to just put it behind you on a wall, in front of your little computer and cameras and all of that, then nobody's going to see it almost ever. So no sense in buying a neon sign. That is just dumb. That is just absolutely dumb. You do not have my sympathy. Okay, if you lost a bunch of money on this stupid purchase, you do not have my sympathy.
Maybe it was seeing Radiator Springs in Cars when I went to my first movie. Maybe it's the way it radiates in the dark, or how it flickers gently, or the way the glass tubes delicately twist into shapes and symbols. But
I'm reminded of the sound of silence. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I had a dream, and that dream
I've come to walk with you again. Okay, now at least one of you better have gotten that reference, okay? If not a single person gets that reference, I am severely disappointed in you all, and you're all a bunch of uncultured swine.
Was a neon beauty of my own design. So a few years ago, I reached out to a company that made custom signs, sent them my personal design, and it turned out like this. And the award for the most
Oh, that's quite a nice design. Fortunately, someone tells me that there's 0 point to it.
self-obsessed person goes to, oh my goodness, BrodyAnimates! Oh my God,
That's an honor, bro.
thank you, Brody, thank you, Brody. Wow, just wow. Honestly, I'd like to say I never thought I'd get here, but I did. Yeah, I was obnoxious enough to make a neon sign of my own stupid name and face in the crummy art style I had back then. The handwriting here is absolutely abysmal. Like, this was definitely my first attempt. Although, if you've asked me to sign anything at VidCon, you probably know it can be worse than this. I wasn't even promoting a business.
Yep. Yeah, I relate to that. I relate to sometimes my signature looks kind of good. Sometimes my signature, looks a little sloppy. And sometimes my signature looks like absolute garbage.
Or anything. I just hung it in my room. And it broke after only 2 years, which makes the cost of this stupid thing horrendously unjustifiable. Brace
Oh.
yourself. Damage, fifth thing, horrendously unjustifiable. Brace yourself. Damage, $1,500 goddamn dollars. Number
Of course it costs that much. Of course it costed that much. Of course it costs $1,500. Gosh dang it, Brody, you're an idiot. Well, there's one thing I've learned from this film is that don't ever trust Brody with your money. Okay, don't ever lend BrodyAnimates any money. He's definitely gonna not pay you back. He's not gonna pay you back because he's gonna waste it all on something really stupid.
7, the Mustang wrap. And here we are, my most expensive waste of money yet. I already made
What the heck is a Mustang wrap?
a short about this that you can go watch, so I'm not animating it all over again, but TLDR, my car is the best car ever, and I decided to put a Dynaco Lightning McQueen wrap on it because I'm deranged. But I will tell you a little more.
Congratulations, BrodyAnimates. You have just let the entire neighborhood know that you are cringe. You are the cringe boy, the cringe loser.
And none of them. This happens. When I had the idea, I contacted multiple wrap shops and none of them replied to me. They probably thought I was with them. Except for one shop. When I brought it over, they were pumped to work on something so ridiculous. I worked with their designer to get every detail the way I wanted and screen accurate, okay? This is not the King, who is number 43. This is McQueen, number 95, for when he's daydreaming about getting sponsored by Dynaco. I added a couple more things than just a wrap, too. There was some paint repair, because my car is older than most of you and you can't effectively put a wrap on peeled paint. I got black wheels to replace.
How old is it, though? Is it older than the fall of 2002? Because if it's not older than the fall of 2002, then it is not older than me. Knows it might be younger than me. Albeit slightly, but still. I don't know. Which gives us a date. This rough idea of a date. Want to know, am I older than that stupid car of his? Oh gosh, golly gosh, dang darn it. I truly do hope that I'm older than that car of his. Why? I don't know. I just want to be older than that car. And I guess it's just some dumb pride.
The stock ones and a spoiler to make it look more like a race car. I also decided to tint the windows, and I'm so glad I did for 2 reasons. Number 1, it makes it look like a Hot Wheel, which I love. And 2, it kind of ruins the look of the car in traffic when you see Lightning McQueen but realize there's a man scarfing down a junior chicken through the window. I also deliberately did not tell Izzy what I was doing with the car. I just pulled up home with it one day. Hey, Gord.
Oh, I bet she's not happy. Oh, God.
Just want to go for a ride?
But it's like you're already a married couple, particularly a married couple in a sitcom. This is some sitcom shenanigans right here.
Hell yeah, baby!
I love the way it turned
Huh? But that wasn't expected. I did not expect that.
out. I can't wait to add more performance mods so I can match McQueen's speed, too. You know, maybe these things I bought don't make sense to everybody, and there are smarter ways for me to spend my savings, but if they bring me joy, are they really a waste? It did cost $4,500, though.
What the
For the wrap. The wheels and paint.
fuck? Oh my God, that's painful. Oh. Oh God.
And spoiler, we're like another $2,000. You know what? Money isn't everything.
Another $2,000.
That's the lesson of this video. And with that, my grand total comes out to... We have a sponsor for this one, right?
Oh my God, 7,000. Over $7,000. Oh my God, no. 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 Oh. Oh.
Thank God. Okay. Is anyone watching interested in buying a virtual knife? I spent all of my dough on a knife in CSGO. Can't spare a nickel or a dime. I spent it on a neon sign. I should not be allowed to have a credit card.
Dang. Nope. We're not. Well, I guess the lesson is that if you ever think that you're bad with money, then at least you're not as bad as Brody. Yeah. Oh boy. Ah, dang it! Did not mean to click on that.
Could
Yeah, if the tungsten cube is the cheapest thing, then yeah, that's a bad sign. Oh, oh yeah, yeah. I see that. That's cute. Huh. I wonder who the second one is. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. You know, yeah. That is definitely a very very good parody of the song "Hot." Hmm. Which don't know who wrote the song "Hot," but I do know that Johnny Cash did a cover of the song "Hot." Huh. Let me look it up here. Let's see here. 9-inch nails. Ah, I see. Huh. Gonna be honest, I don't think I've ever listened to any of the songs. Well, unless you count Ford, but then again, I've only really listened to the Johnny Cash cover of that song. Hmm. Well, anyway, I think it's time for me to end this video, and oh my god. I have completely lost track of time. Time has no meaning anymore. Well, if you enjoyed the video, goodbye.